Rebecca Pritchard, one of fans' favorites. On the show, Salvage Hunters brought her expertise to the screens as she worked alongside fellow antiques experts known for her keen eye for evaluating and restoring junk finds. Rebecca played a significant role in transforming neglected old pieces into hidden treasures. However, she suddenly stopped appearing on the show, leaving fans wondering. Speculations started to grow about the reasons behind her absence. Could it be tied to her relationship with Drew Pritchard? Or did something tragic happen behind the scenes? Join us as we spill the tea about what happened to Rebecca Pritchard. Without a doubt, TV personalities are the biggest subjects of criticism and scrutiny out there, but it doesn't end there. They're also the subject of various rumors and speculations, and Rebecca Pritchard had her fair share of the deal. There have been various speculations going round regarding her status on the show as a co-host on Salvage Hunters. Her vast knowledge about antiques evaluation and restoration has been the major appeal of the show. And despite her marital issues, she and ex-husband Drew Pritchard have maintained a professional relationship on screen until her sudden absence. In some recent episodes from their rumors started circulating about Rebecca's departure from the show. Just so you know, the rumors stem from several factors, and the first is her reduced screen time on the show. For those who don't already know, Rebecca is one of the longest serving cast members on Salvage Hunters, making her debut in 2011, so her reduced on-screen presence most definitely led to the speculations going around. Although it is normal for a TV show to adjust screen time for various reasons, especially on the cast's personal requests, but instances often spark assumptions among the loyal fans. Aside from Rebecca's on-screen presence, the relationship strain with Drew has been a major point of focus for their fans. The host's ability to keep working together professionally despite the marital issues is worthy of praise, yet it also fueled gossip. Some fans believe that Rebecca's recent absence means she was tired of the coping mechanism and decided to leave for good. Also, producers of Salvage Hunters have done well by introducing some new cast members and experts on the show. While these sound commendable, some fans thought that adding new faces translates to retiring old and original cast, even though that is not the case. Additionally, Rebecca's quiet nature regarding her personal life helped propagate the rumors and speculations. You see, Rebecca isn't for the glit and glamour of TV. In fact, she maintains a low profile outside of her professional life. The only reason people know her is because of her appearance on Salvage Hunters, so her quiet lifestyle indirectly encourages rumors, as the lack of information often leads to assumptions. Despite the false information going around, there has been no official announcement or confirmation from the show's producers or Rebecca herself regarding the departure from the show. According to the information on IMDb, Rebecca, who was last featured in Season 18, is still a huge part of the show. Man, she'll definitely keep contributing her valuable insights behind the camera. But the unfounded rumors weren't the only thing that happened to Rebecca. She also witnessed a case of infidelity that caused a strain in her marriage with Drew Pritchard. No doubt everyone knows Drew for his work as the main host of Salvage Hunters and, of course, the intense scrutiny he has faced on the show. Drew's career soared as a renowned antiques dealer traveling around the country in search of antiques. His personal life took a turn due to infidelity, and many already know his unfaithfulness caused tension in his marriage. The backstory is that Drew's extramarital affair involved a woman and a Thomas who was married to a local businessman, Janice Bryan Thomas. According to a reliable source, Drew met Amanda through his son, and Amanda's were close friends. They connected and kept ts on each other until it led to a romantic relationship, though the exact timeline of the affair remains unclear. However, the relationship became public knowledge when Amanda's husband discovered that his wife was cheating. He reportedly noticed the frequent calls and texts from Drew's number and challenged his wife, who later confessed to him. The discovery led to a publicized altercation after Amanda called her quit with Drew. In turn, Drew called her husband a coward in one of his texts for failing to exact revenge for the affair. Amanda, who had already amended things with her husband, showed in the text, and Janice went to confront Drew at the Liverpool Arms, a pub in Conway, North Wales. Unable to keep his call after reading the text, he approached Drew and physically assaulted him, landing a punch to Drew's head. The assault drew media attention since it involved a TV star, leading to legal consequences for Jan. He was later charged in court, ordered to pay a sum of £. Incident took place. Many fans of the show were equally shocked to hear about his affair. Safe to say the scandal casted a shadow over his reputation as an antique stealer, but Rebecca's ordeal didn't end there. The tension ended. The marriage of over 20 years, being married for over 2 decades, is a huge milestone. But that wasn't the case for the Pritchards. Their love story began in the early 1990s, rooted in their shared passion for antiques and restoration. At the time, Rebecca was in the fashion industry while Drew was still in the early stages of his antiques business. The ex-lovers crossed paths when Rebecca visited Drew's shop, and that sparked what you could call love at first sight. The duo connected instantly due to their profession, which blossomed into a romantic relationship shortly after. Going out on a few dates, they both agreed to exchange vows and start a family together. Together, they built a life that seamlessly combined their personal and professional worlds. Drew was already doing his business, and Rebecca, a fashion expert, had a good idea of aesthetics. They took their marriage to the next level when they both co-starred on Salvage Hunters, where their partnership showed a harmonious blend of knowledge. However, all these were thrown in the bin when Drew's extra marital affairs were exposed in 2017. Rebecca filed for a divorce, seeking an end to their marriage. Although Rebecca didn't give the fans any reason for her actions, it was evident that Drew played a major role. The public nature of the event and the legal drama most likely didn't sit well with Rebecca, who prefers a low-key lifestyle. Despite the eventual dissolution of their marriage, they both maintained a professional relationship for the sake of their children and their fans, mid common knowledge that after a divorce there will most likely be financial settlements, and that of the Pritchards is any different. However, since their separation was termed amicable, there were significant financial considerations. The court ruled that Rebecca should be entitled to a portion of their shared assets, including Drew's estate, which was valued at approximately $8 million. Also, the house where they live, an 18th century chapel fully restored by Drew, was listed for sale for $795,000. While the price might sound ridiculous, it's worth noting that the house boasts MC Jagger's previously owned toilet wine collar from the Roman times, a neon curry sign, stained glass windows, holiday cottage, 3 stays, and a large pond. Beyond the financial settlements, the ex-couple, who prioritized their family, continued to co-parent their kids but live apart. This paved the way for the unfounded rumors about Rebecca leaving the show now that it's been established that Rebecca isn't leaving the show anytime soon. What could be the reason for her prolonged absence on the show? Rebecca's absence from certain episodes on the show left a void, as her role is a critical part of the show's appeal. Her absence, however, isn't due to conflict, but rather a decision to shift a focus from TV shows to other personal endeavors. Over the years, Rebecca has built a life that stretches far beyond her on-screen appearances. Prior to her debut on the show, she already had a successful professional background. She worked in the women's fashion industry, specializing in manufacturing, wholesale, and retail. During this period, her experience expanded to other countries thriving in the fashion sector. Rebecca's entrepreneurial spirit laid the groundwork for her expertise in the antiques business, but despite this, she also has other interests that occasionally pull her away from filming. Everyone has that cool thing that they engage in to shake off stress, and Rebecca has been property development. She has a passion for purchasing, renovating, and selling properties, especially in North Wales. Her work in the real estate industry allows her to combine her design knowledge through years in the fashion sector. Aside from her real estate business, Rebecca also has an active lifestyle that she enjoys. As an avid horse rider, she often spends time engaging in equestrian activities, which serves as both her hobby and a way to relax. Just so you know, horse riding has been a part of her life since childhood, providing not just a healthy balance between her work and well-being, but also a connection with her roots. While she does this occasionally, she's heavily invested in cooking. For Rebecca, cooking allows her to explore her creativity in the culinary world and also express herself to take on new challenges. Away from all of these, Rebecca devotes time for caravanning. The newly found passion gives her the opportunity to explore new cities. Visit joining Salvage Hunters, Rebecca spent some time in Hong Kong learning the ropes of fashion, which helped her improve her RIFA design and quality on the show. Basically, her experience in the fashion industry taught her how to spot trends, assess value, and understand craftsmanship, ultimately increasing her evaluating skills. After leaving the fashion world, Rebecca moved to property development, a business she still runs to date. While juggling her business, she crossed paths with Drew in his shop, and as fate would have it, they fell in love and got married. Their relationship extended beyond their home, leading Rebecca to join Drew in his antique shop. Together they combined their knowledge to expand the business and eventually brought it to TV in 2011. Rebecca, who's already a part of the antiques business, officially joined Salvage Hunters as a researcher and restorer on the show. Her role was simple: while Drew's source for antiques traveling around the country and beyond, she worked behind the scenes, evaluating the junk items, assessing their history and value. In addition to that, she also helped to restore the items to a perfect condition. Her job on the show ensured that each piece was given the necessary care and attention it needed before being displayed or sold to the public. After establishing herself on Salvage Hunters, the spin-off series Salvage Hunters The Restorers was launched. Even though the concept of the spin-off was similar to the original one, The Restorers was more focused on the craftsmen who restore the antiques. Drew and his team find on the show Rebecca, with a rich knowledge of antiques, worked closely with talented experts, woodworkers, metalworkers, glass specialists, and upholsterers who take worn-out antiques and transform them into beautiful pieces. Aside from helping to connect the pieces to different restorers, Rebecca also worked behind the scenes, explaining the process and Challenges behind each restoration. Her ability to sight gold where others see trash was key to the show's success. She made the complex world of restoration easy for viewers and her fans. Her simple, yet detailed approach of explaining things made fans love her show. With her efforts, the show recorded a huge milestone on IMDb. The Restorer has rating of 7.8 with lots of positive reviews from the fans. Sadly, Rebecca's role on the spin-off only lasted for a few seasons before her absence on TV. Since her prolonged absence on Salvage Hunters, Rebecca still means active in the antiques business, drawing from her extensive experience and network in the antique world. Rebecca has carved a niche for herself as a dealer, researcher, and finder of decorative antiques for private clients and interior designers. Beyond antiques, Rebecca is now heavily invested in a previous business, real estate. She runs a campsite and holiday lab businesses like B&B, a type of small